The name Jordan always called to me, a land of ancient cities carved from rose-red rock and endless sunlit sands. It was a place that seemed to exist somewhere between myth and memory, a destination that had lived in my imagination for years. I pictured the golden light spilling over the desert, the wind whispering through canyons, and the stories etched into every stone. Jordan was more than a country on a map. It was a dream waiting to be lived, a promise of adventure and discovery that tugged at my heart every time I saw it in books or films. I longed to see the fabled treasury at Petra, to walk where history lingers in the air. The thought of standing before those ancient columns, carved centuries ago, filled me with awe. I imagined tracing the footsteps of traders and kings, feeling the weight of time in the silence of the stone. Petra was a symbol of endurance and wonder, and I wanted to experience its magic for myself, to let its mysteries unfold before my eyes. But with every dream comes a flicker of doubt. Was it safe? The world can seem uncertain, and stories of far-off places often come wrapped in warnings. I found myself questioning not just the journey but my own courage. Was I chasing a fantasy, or was there something real waiting for me in Jordan? Friends questioned my plans, and I wondered if I was being naive. Their concerns echoed in my mind. Was I prepared? Was I making the right choice? It's easy to let other people's fears become your own, to let uncertainty cloud your excitement. But deep down, I knew I had to find my own answers. I needed to see for myself, to replace second-hand fears with first-hand truth. No guidebook or online review could substitute for my own experience. I wanted to collect my own stories, to meet the people and see the places that had inspired my dreams for so long. So I packed my curiosity and set off, determined to connect with the real Jordan and its people. I wanted to taste the food, hear the language, and feel the rhythm of daily life. I was ready to let go of assumptions and open myself to whatever the journey would bring. My journey was about more than sights. It was about understanding, about finding my own story. I hoped to discover not just the wonders of Jordan, but also a new sense of confidence and connection. Travel, after all, is as much about inner discovery as it is about exploring the world. As my plane descended into Amman, the city spread out beneath a vast sky. I felt a calm certainty. The doubts faded, replaced by anticipation and gratitude. I was finally here, ready to begin a chapter I'd dreamed about for so long. This was the start of something real. Every journey begins with a single step, and as I set foot on Jordanian soil, I knew I was exactly where I needed to be. The adventure was finally beginning, and I was ready to let Jordan reveal its wonders, one moment at a time. Arriving at Amman's airport was smooth and welcoming. My driver, Ahmed, greeted me with a warm smile, instantly easing my nerves. As we drove, he shared stories of his city, asking about my life with genuine interest. That first encounter set the tone. Hospitality here is real, not just a formality. My hotel staff welcomed me with mint tea and kindness, making me feel at home. Walking through Amman that evening, I saw families laughing, friends sharing meals, and a city at peace. I didn't feel out of place. I felt quietly welcomed. That first night, I slept soundly, my anxieties replaced by anticipation. Every interaction, from airport to hotel, was marked by respect and warmth. My first steps in Jordan were on solid, welcoming ground. Approaching Petra, my heart raced with excitement. The anticipation of stepping into a place so steeped in legend and history was almost overwhelming. I'd seen countless photos and documentaries, but nothing could prepare me for the real thing. The sense of adventure was palpable in the air. The entrance was impressively organized, with friendly security staff greeting visitors and ensuring everyone felt welcome. There was a calm efficiency to the process. Lines moved smoothly, and the staff's warm smiles set the tone for the day. Safety wasn't just a protocol here, it was woven seamlessly into the experience, making it easy to relax and focus on the journey ahead. Walking through the Sick, the narrow canyon that serves as Petra's dramatic entrance, I was surrounded by awe and fellow travelers, all sharing the same sense of wonder. The towering rock walls streaked with shades of red and gold seemed to whisper stories from centuries past. Every step echoed with excitement, and the camaraderie among visitors was unmistakable. Everyone was here to witness something extraordinary. The first glimpse of the treasury, revealed through the narrow slit of the canyon, erased any lingering worries. Pure joy took over. Gasps and laughter filled the air as the iconic facade came into view, its intricate carvings glowing in the sunlight. In that moment, all concerns faded, replaced by a sense of wonder and gratitude. Exploring Petra, from the street of facades lined with ancient tombs, to the winding path up to the monastery, I always felt secure. The site was bustling with visitors, yet there was a sense of order and respect. Guides and staff were always nearby, ready to offer directions or a helping hand, making it easy to navigate even the busiest areas. Bedouin vendors were gentle and welcoming, offering their wares with a smile. A polite "no thank you" was always respected, and sometimes it led to a friendly conversation about life in Petra. Their presence added to the authenticity of the experience, reminding me that Petra is not just a monument but a living, breathing community. I paused for tea in a traditional Bedouin tent, welcomed as a guest, not just a customer. The sweet aroma of mint tea filled the air as I listened to stories of the desert and the Nabateans. It was a moment of genuine connection, a chance to slow down and appreciate the hospitality that defines this place. The climb to the monastery was challenging but incredibly rewarding. Each step up the ancient stone staircase brought new perspectives, glimpses of the valley below, the play of sunlight on the rocks, and the encouragement of fellow hikers. Reaching the top, I was greeted by breathtaking views and a profound sense of accomplishment. At the summit, I sat in peace, surrounded by the silent grandeur of history. The ruins of the monastery stood as a testament to human ingenuity, and the quiet was only broken by the occasional bird or distant laughter. It was a moment to reflect, to feel the weight of centuries and the lightness of being present. Petra wasn't just safe, it was a sanctuary. The atmosphere was calm and inviting, a place where worries seemed to melt away. Whether wandering alone or in a group, I always felt protected, free to explore at my own pace. The sheer grandeur of the place made me feel both small and incredibly alive. Standing before Petra's massive monuments, I was reminded of the power of human creativity and the enduring spirit of exploration. Here, safety was natural, part of the magic that makes Petra unforgettable. The serenity of the site, combined with the friendliness of everyone I met, created an environment where I could truly let my guard down and soak in every moment. I left Petra with my spirit lifted and my doubts gone, grateful for the memories and the sense of peace I found in this ancient wonder. My most vivid memories of Jordan are of its people. Hospitality here is a way of life. Guests are treated with genuine warmth and respect. In a small town, a shopkeeper walked me to the right store, refusing anything in return. "You are a guest in my country, welcome." This kindness repeated everywhere, offers of tea, stories, and help, always freely given. Drivers became friends, sharing their culture and ensuring I felt safe. This generosity, known as diafa, is a code of honor. It's not a show for tourists, it's authentic and heartfelt. I was welcomed into a nationwide family. This culture of hospitality is Jordan's greatest security. Here, you're not just a visitor, you're a cherished guest. That feeling is the best safety net a traveler could wish for. If Petra is Jordan's heart, then Wadi Rum is its soul, a place where the land itself seems to breathe ancient secrets and timeless wonder. Wadi Rum is a vast, echoing expanse of red sand and towering rock, a landscape that feels both otherworldly and deeply grounding. Here, the silence is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind and the distant call of a bird. My Bedouin guide, Suleiman, welcomed me into the desert with calm expertise. His eyes held the knowledge of generations, and his presence made the endless dunes feel like home. We explored the desert in his sturdy jeep, bouncing over sand and stone as Suleiman shared stories of his ancestors, tales of survival, hospitality, and the deep respect the Bedouin hold for this land. At sunset, he brewed sweet tea over a crackling fire, the scent of sage drifting on the breeze. Safety in Wadi Rum comes from trusting your guide. These are their ancestral lands and their knowledge is unmatched. The Bedouin have lived here for centuries, reading the stars and the shifting sands with an instinct that can't be taught. Our camp was simple but comfortable, run by Suleiman's family, who welcomed me like one of their own. The tents were woven from goat hair, warm against the desert chill, and the laughter around the fire made me feel instantly at ease. Dinner was zarb, a traditional Bedouin feast cooked underground, the flavors rich and smoky. We ate together beneath a sky ablaze with stars, sharing stories and songs as the desert night deepened around us. The desert's vastness felt peaceful, not threatening. The emptiness was a gentle embrace, a reminder of how small we are and how connected we can feel to the earth. That night, lying under the Milky Way, I felt a deep, primal sense of safety. The stars seemed close enough to touch, and the silence was filled with a sense of belonging I'd never known before. Wadi Rum's beauty and the Bedouins' care made this more than an adventure. It was a profound connection to nature, to history, and to the people who call this place home. Every moment felt like a gift, every encounter a lesson in humility and gratitude. Here I found peace in the silence and trust in my hosts. The sunrise brought a new sense of hope, painting the desert in gold and rose. Wadi Rum left me changed, a place where the vastness of the land and the warmth of its people remind you that true safety is found in connection, trust, and the quiet majesty of the natural world. Jordan is safe, but a little preparation goes a long way. Trust local hospitality, but also your instincts. For longer journeys, hire a private driver, affordable, reliable, and a source of local wisdom. Within cities, Uber and Careem work well. Always use licensed guides for places like Petra and Wadi Rum. They enrich your experience and ensure safety. Choose accommodations with good reviews. Hotels and guest houses are clean and welcoming. Dress modestly, especially at religious sites, and keep valuables secure. Stay hydrated, especially in the desert. Learn a few Arabic words. Shukran and marhaba open doors and hearts. With these simple steps, you'll feel at home in Jordan. Jordan is a feast for the senses, especially the taste buds. From creamy hummus to celebratory mansaf, every meal is a celebration of flavor and hospitality. Hotels and guest houses, whether grand or simple, are clean, comfortable, and staffed by people who truly care. Staff remember your name, offer tea, and share in your adventures. Communication is easy, English is widely spoken, and patience bridges any gaps. Smiles are everywhere, from drivers, hotel staff, shopkeepers, and children. These are genuine warm smiles that make you feel safe and welcome. The combination of delicious food, comfort, and kindness nourishes both body and soul. Traveling in Jordan is joyful and restorative. Here, comfort and connection go hand in hand. Before arriving, I worried about scams and language barriers. In Jordan, those fears faded fast. Vendors are polite, never pushy. A simple no thank you is enough. Bargaining is friendly, not aggressive, and honesty is the norm. English is common in tourism, and people are patient if you try Arabic. Even off the beaten path, gestures and goodwill bridge any gap. Dress modestly, be polite, and show respect. You'll be treated as a valued guest. Jordanian hospitality quickly chases away any worries. My experience was filled with honest, easy interactions and genuine warmth. If you take anything from my story, let it be this: Jordan is a place of warmth, wonder, and welcome. I arrived with questions about safety and left with a heart full of awe and gratitude. Jordan doesn't just feel safe, it makes you feel cherished. Don't let outdated fears hold you back. The reality is peace, stability, and hospitality. Petra and Wadi Rum are magical, but the people are Jordan's true treasure. Go for the ancient wonders, but you'll leave changed by the kindness you find. Let your own footsteps echo in Petra, your eyes witness Wadi Rum's sunset, your heart warmed by Bedouin tea. This is a journey you'll never regret. If my story inspired you, share your dreams or questions below, and subscribe for more adventures from this beautiful world.